Guys, what happened to Nigeria today? As a Ghanaian, I want to give my honest opinion on the game Nigeria played against Congo. My name is Adam. So guys, quickly, let's talk about that game. I'm shocked. I'm disappointed. I am between sad and angry because I really wanted to see Nigeria at the World Cup. They missed a golden opportunity. What happened? They had an early goal in that game through Onyeke's attempt, which deflected and scored. I was so happy for Nigeria. I was jubilating. I was like, yes, that is how you start a game like this. But guess what? When Congo decided to equalize in the game, that was it. Nigeria did not play anything from then till the end of the game. This Nigeria team is telling me that they can't play without Victor Osimhen, because the second half, I was expecting Nigeria to put in more power, to put in extra shift to win the game against Congo. But this is a Nigeria team that were without Victor Osimhen, and they were playing as if they were not serious about the World Cup. They were playing as if they did not want to go to the World Cup. Congo played like they wanted to go to the World Cup. Congo played that football like it was a final. Look, Nigeria really surprised me. I felt like they were underwhelming. They were too comfortable. I felt like they were too comfortable in that game. They were like, okay, they were relying on something, I don't know what it is, because they were dispossessed so many times in the game. The midfield, it was off. If you notice in that game, most of the balls were not going through the middle. They were either long balls or going through the flanks, either the right side or the left. The midfield was dead. What did the coach do about it? I was hoping to see some change. It just did not work. And look at the goal Nigeria conceded. It was so avoidable. Ouch. That particular goal Nigeria conceded, so avoidable. I felt like Semi Ajayi should have done a better job. Yes, Iwobi was dispossessed, but it was in the center of the pitch. But look at where Bakambu had the ball. I was hoping that Semi Ajayi would have done an excellent job, but that did not happen. Also, indeed, the lack of awareness. You don't do that in an 18-yard board in a very, high intense game like this. You don't do that. You don't do that. I'm so disappointed. I'm so sad. I'm feeling what every Nigerian will be feeling, because guess what? They are not going to the World Cup this time around, 2026. You know, the next time they'll be trying to even make an attempt to go to the World Cup, 2030. By then, most of your stars, most of the players would have been off their peak. Look at Osimhen. By then, Osimhen would have been like 31. Look at Iwobi. All these players will be in 30 plus. Some of them will not even be part of the squad. So it pains me a lot. Ghana going to that tournament alone is no good. Right now, Nigeria has no excuse than to win the AFCON, because either than that, they have failed. They have failed in their attempts here in Africa, and also their attempts to go to the World Cup. And I think I'm going to give Congo their props. Congo played a very good football today. Look, Congo, a lot of people thought their biggest strength was in their defense because of the defenders they had. Mbamba, Aaron Wan-Bissaka to Azembe. Look at the defenders they had. Solid defenders. So people thought that was their strength. But I think today, Congo showed us that they were a very well-balanced team. And I'm going to give the Congo coach a thumbs up. I think he did an excellent job. This is a coach who had different layers of plan for the game. He had a plan A, a plan B, and also a plan C. His plan A was in a circumstance where Nigeria scored, Congo. They have to come out of their shell and play that game. And they came out, played, and had a goal. Plan B was to make sure that they get a lead in the game. It did not happen. But guess what? Plan C, when he noticed the game was going to penalties, he brought in a goalkeeper. Now I kept on asking myself, did Nigeria even try to train on penalties? Nwabali did an excellent job in the penalties. In the game, he was just annoying me. But at the penalties and also the last minute save he did, I liked Nwabali a lot, because he really wanted to see Nigeria through. But the players that took the penalties, it was as if they never trained for penalties. Look at Semi Ajayi. You perform poorly in the game, and you also come and miss a penalty. Look at Moses Simon. You perform poorly in the game, come and miss a penalty. How? Calvin Bassey. Like, is Nigeria serious? If you want to bring your best penalty takers, You go and bring the ones that do not know how to play penalties. Yes, I know penalties are 50-50, but the honest truth about all this is that I feel like Nigeria could have done better than how they did, because during the 90 minutes after they scored, they did not play anything. Second half was worse because they did not have Victor Osimhen, and all the substitutes that came into the game were not able to make any impact. That midfield lacked creativity. It was non-existent. It was so sad to see Nigeria play like this. So I was asking myself, isn't this the same Nigeria that beat Congo not too long ago? No, that beat Gabon not too long ago. This is Congo, and a lot of people felt like, oh, Congo would be an easy one, a walkover. It wasn't. Congo played so well, and it's making me think that we need to start rethinking how we see some African countries, especially when it comes to football. The AFCON is going to be a different one because most of these countries have some quality players. Look at Congo. They have made some great addition to their squad, and their squad is looking very balanced. I'm not saying they have the best of squad. I'm saying their squad is well balanced. And I like the way they played. They played like they wanted it. In games like this, you go the extra mile. You play like you really wanted it. Nigeria lacked intensity. They lacked the sense of urgency. Like, come on. Look at the way I'm talking. Like, yes, I'm a Ghanaian. Like, I really wanted to see Nigeria there. It pains me a lot. And it pains me for Victor Osimhen. It pains me a lot for him. And I think the coach, he did his best. You can't even blame him. If he's sacked, I'll be surprised. It's not his fault. He did his best. He wanted to win this as much as the players. I think the players really disappointed, because even on the day, I was hoping they could have done something good. But on the coach's side, I think the only problem I had with him was when the game was going on to penalties. If you notice your team bringing in a goalkeeper in the 9 minutes of the extra time, just know they are preparing for penalties. What do you have to do? At least bring on something so that we know that you are also preparing. Because if you take a look at Nigeria, one of the best penalty takers in that team is William Trostekon. So what happened? Oh, we are in battle. We are in battle in this world. The battle Nigeria went through. They went through a lot in these qualifiers. Just to what? Just to not qualify for it? Just to not qualify for it? Come on. This is not the way to go, honestly. This is not the way Nigeria should have bowed out. Nigeria should have gone further, as far as getting that slot and going to the World Cup. I'd really wanted to see Nigeria there. As much as Ghanaians are, trust me, Ghanaians really wanted to see Nigeria go there. In this game, Ghanaians watch this game more than anything. I'm telling you, if you go out there, Ghanaians watch this game. Now, they are watching because they believe Nigeria should have qualified. Where I watched that game, everyone believed, oh, Nigeria should have qualified. But now that Nigeria did not qualify, the banter is going to banter. Yeah, the banter is going to banter. It's not hate. It is banter. That is it. You understand? And I'm sure most of the players will feel bad, because today, every single one of them were underwhelming. Aside Benjamin Fredericks, every single one of them did not really do a good job. They did not really come to the party for me. And it was so sad that a team like Nigeria is a one-man team. Without Osimhen, you cannot play, you cannot score, you cannot create chances. It's like you are flat. Which kind of team is this? Is this what you're sending to the AFCON? Look, Nigeria needs to start working on a lot of things, because now that they are not going to the World Cup, the only thing that can bring smiles to the faces of Nigerians is to win AFCON. As simple as this is like my honest opinion. Like, if it's Ghana, I'm going to tell them exactly the same thing. You understand my point? If there is a Ghanaian out there that wanted to see Nigeria go to the World Cup, I'm number one, because I felt like it would have really made the World Cup more interesting. Seeing Ghana there, seeing Nigeria, see South Africa there. Look, we are fighting at home, but when we go out there, we are brothers and sisters. You understand? So, guys, let me know what you think about this. What do you think was the problem? Players, coaches, tactics? Is it that the players did not even train for penalties? Like, what was the problem? What was the problem? Because it's sad. I'm not going to lie to you. It is really sad. But then, guys, this is where I'm going to bring my analysis and also reaction to an end, because I felt like it was just a disappointing performance from Nigeria. I'd wanted more from them. It was just disappointing. like no sense of urgency. Nigeria just played poorly in that game, and the next time they can try for this is 2030. Do you know how far that is? This is a team that has the African best and also the previous African best, Osimhen and Ademola Lookman, in one team, and you can't beat Congo. It's really disappointing, and I know most people watching this are going to agree with me, especially Nigerians are going to agree with what I'm saying, that this is the poorest game I've ever seen under Eric Sekou. The players played like there was nothing at stake. Meanwhile, there is a World Cup. This is World Cup you're talking about. Look, guys, I'm going to end it here. Let me know your thoughts about the game. Let me know your honest opinion about the game down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. Once again, I'm a Ghanaian. I'm just giving my honest opinion on the game. Nigeria did not perform well. They are eliminated. The penalty misses were just crazy. The penalty misses were just crazy. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. But then, guys, let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Congo, I'm giving them their credit. Congo performed extremely well. They came out of their shell. They played very good football. The way Congo played, they played like they were in the final. They played so well. So guys, I'll make sure to see you in the next one. My name is Adam. Charlie, we go vibe.